Hello and welcome back to Avowed. We are on a new patch of the game. There was a pretty hefty patch, but it doesn't seem to have changed an awful lot. It was a lot of bug fixing, a lot of making things work. There were some things that specifically mentioned the area that we were just in, and about how you could be knocked out of bounds by the things falling off the ceiling, which I'm very happy didn't happen to us, but yeah, not too much else. Apart from one thing, which is they added more ability points at levels 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then so on until whatever the max level is. Now, what they did for everybody who happened to be past one of those points, like us, we are past level 5, they gave you an extra point to spend. So we have an extra point to spend. Yeah, I don't really know what we're going to spend it on. We could take one of these spells if we wanted to. I thought you had to... Do you not have to have the spell book to unlock a spell, or am I forgetting something? No, if you have the spell book, it gives you a bonus. It gives you the next level of it, isn't it? Yeah, you don't actually have to have the spell book to get the spell. So we could get this one, which would technically give us the... Would it give us the rank... Yeah, it would give us the rank 2 version, so it does increase stun and can knock tougher enemies back. Huh. That seems useful. I like Grimoire Snap quite a lot, actually. We don't have Crackling Bolts yet, so we could get something like that. We get Blizzard. What other things do we have? Let me have a look at our spellbooks for a second. So does it show me it here? Wait, yeah, here... No, so how do I... Wait, that's because it's not showing it. Oh, right, yeah, so it does show it when I'm over there. Oh, hovering over this did nothing. It's actually only been hovering over these bits. Ah, okay. Missile Salvo is pretty good, but it's a level 10 one. Beathil's Grimoire. Could upgrade Arcane Veil again, although knowing it's nerfed is a little bit unfortunate. We could potentially use Blizzard a little bit more if we wanted to. That could potentially be alright. Yeah, we could switch over to this Grimoire if we wanted to. It does initially weaken us, though, to do so. Corrosive Siphon as well. So what does Blizzard do? Reduces cast time. Ice and Snow and gives you Frost accumulation. Okay. Corrosive Siphon stuns enemies in place for a duration, which is kind of good. At the cost of 20 essence, power attacks create a large area of effect dealing high stun to enemies and restoring a proportional amount of essence to the wielder. It's kind of useful. Yeah, okay. What's upgrading this do? So this would get us melee attackers are knocked back. I don't think we need that. Armored Essence, which would decrease the essence penalty for light and medium armor. Potentially okay. It's just continuing on that path. This one we can't get because you need player level 8. What are these things? Blast, a wizard passive. Power attacks with wands explode on impact, dealing reduced stun and explosive damage to nearby enemies. Oh, reduced based upon the default. Alright. Bounce. Power attacks with wands bounce to nearby enemies, dealing reduced damage by retaining any elemental accumulation. Increases damage with wands by 25%. That's a pretty big jump. The ranks afterwards aren't actually that exciting. So like rank 1 is 25% in wand mastery, right? Rank 2 is 15%, and then rank 3 is 10. So a rank 3 version of this is not very good. But a rank 1 version of this is pretty nice. So 25% damage with wands definitely seems like something we should consider. Grimoire Mastery we can't do, because we need to be player level 9. So in my eyes, I'm kind of thinking it's between something like Grimoire Snap, upgrading it so we can get the increased stun and knocking back tougher enemies, or we go Wand Mastery. I'm going to take Wand Mastery. Yeah, let's try that. I think that's going to be pretty good for us here, because it's going to effectively it's just 25% increased damage with our basic attack. That seems pretty good. Anyway, cool. We are just down from where we were in the Temple of Aethys, and I'm assuming that this is going to be the way out. So, well, we're going to make our way out. Just having a look around here. You know what we could do? We could do one of these.
One moment.
Okay, don't see any loot immediately, so we'll be a little bit less cautious. I hear loot, though. Ah. We'll have all that. Oh! He jump scared me. Hello? Incomplete lecture. How do I live if there's no consolation? When he left the world, I was emptied of divinity. I'm a slave now to desire for it. I'm unmoored from time and space. I'm a body persisting until it is gone. Nothing. Is that what you wanted me to become? Ah. Well, it's pretty much what he was telling us before, just in a different way. Hello, Sargamus.
Ah, it's you. I have prayed over what you said, that I should find the last of the gods' children, if any such remain. I will do it. And I will pursue it with the fullness of my attention through the last of my days. Before I leave this place, I was hoping you might tell me, what became of my statue?
Let's be honest. The voice in my head has claimed it.
Oh, I hope you know what you are doing. I have to believe that is for the best. Thank you for releasing me from this burden. For the first time in decades, I feel light. I hope we will meet again, my friend. If not in this life, then the next.
Goodbye, Sargamus.
I fear you have a long and difficult journey ahead, Envoy of Adir. I leave you with my blade.
Aha!
I do not need it any longer.
Hey! Also, we don't need this because we had it before. He gave us the loot, which means that there was no reason to kill him at all. I mean, apart from, like, justice for the people who he killed, but that's alright. Also, the music is really swelling here. Like, it's significantly louder than it has been. I am starting to question whether potentially they reset the music volume. They did actually say that they had changed some things. Yeah, so potentially. Might just drop that down like 10% there. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, maybe it's only this section that's got very loud music.
It will take me some time to gather my belongings.
Otherwise known as Go Away. I know I said I was going to do this, but I do actually need to pack and things. I didn't mean I was going to leave right now. A very good farmer. The spine of this book bears a stamp designating it as part of the restricted collection of the Halls Obscured, which I believe is the domain of Whale, the god of mysteries. It appears to have been stolen. Every page is filled with closely packed writing and illustrations. One passage reads, Saint Waidwin pursed his lips and stared down the glowering visage which peered at him between the stalks of Vorlas. He gripped the wooden staff of his scythe, slick with sweat from his palms, the hands of a working man which he was. Then you're Aethys, then, he said. That I am, said the god. Then you already know what I want, said the farmer, who was Waidwin. That I do. Waidwin unknotted the taut cord which restrained his ponytail and let the flowering locks cascade around his shoulders and rest over the shelf of his bosom. He winked and cleared his throat before winking again. I've got a candle that hasn't been lit properly. Aethys moved closer and... The passage cuts off abruptly with a series of jagged notes pressed deeply into the parchment. Eora's not ready for this. I understand. And this was under his bed, you say? Alrighty then. Turns out his feelings on Waidwin were more complicated than we were led to imagine. Saint Waidwin Farmer become God. With the mention of the name Waidwin, most folk think of only one word, Godhammer. While this event echoes through the ages and is still felt years after the destruction of the Avowed Bridge, Waidwin's humble beginnings belie the powerful force he would grow into. Waidwin lived an unassuming life in the remote area of Red Ceres, the son of Vorlas farmers. He toiled in the fields alongside his father for 22 years, until his father's death. The farm then fell to him to run. He considered selling, but had no other skills upon which to draw, so he set on the path of Vorlas farmer as well. Nothing of note was recorded in Waidwin's life until 4 years after his father's death. One day, while working in the fields, Waidwin's life was irrevocably changed. In his words, "Night was fallen, and the fingers of dusk already drip in the sky. The sun had dipped behind the world's edge, and stars were peeking out from beyond the shroud. The day was still, and darkness had blanketed the field. I placed my last harvest of the day into the collection pile when from behind me arose a brilliant light. I turned, fear in my breast, knowing not what could have caused such intense radiance. Behind me stood a blazing figure, resplendent in glory. Its white flesh glowed with a luminescent radiance, its head a blinding ball of light, brighter than the highest sun of mid-year. I averted my gaze, afraid it would be struck down for daring to gaze upon such a creature. A sudden peace washed over me, sweeping away my fear, leaving my troubled soul tranquil. A loving warmth wrapped its arms around me. A voice spoke to me as I stood, transfixed, trying to both see this glorious being and avoid its dazzling scrutiny. "Fear not," it said to me, "for you were chosen above all others. You will be the light to bring about the rebirth of an empire." It then held out its hand and bestowed upon me a vision of power, such that I could scarcely contain it. Waidwin, dishevelled and dirty, stumbled into his village the next morning, telling all who would listen about the miracle that happened in his fields. Aethys himself, he claimed, had appeared to him. He was to punish the Aedirn governor for leading his people into ruin. A way would be provided, and those faithful who helped would be blessed when the divine manifested. Villagers ignored him, convinced the loss of his parents had broken his mind. But Waidwin continued to preach of the power of Aethys and the corruption of the governor, eventually earning him the ire of the locals. His confrontations with the villagers hit a turning point one day in mid-autumn. A crowd had gathered around Waidwin, cheering him and telling him to leave the village. The Vorlas crop that season was particularly light, and the villagers blamed Waidwin, saying he had angered the gods, particularly Aethys with his blasphemy. They backed him into one of the withered fields, yelling at him to go. Accounts of the inciting action are hazy. Some say a stone was thrown, others say he was pushed, others still say he simply tripped over a dry root sticking from the ground. Regardless of the cause, Waidwin landed face down on the ground, the villagers standing over him laughing. "Enough!" A voice, not Waidwin's, boomed across the field. Waidwin looked up at the crowd, his eyes glowing with a blinding white light. He stood, but did not stand. One moment he was on the ground, and the next he was standing before the crowd, who cowered before him. "You dare defy me," the voice spoke through Waidwin's mouth. "You dare refuse my servant." Waidwin's arms raised, beginning to luminesce. "You dare require proof." His arms went out to his sides. "Never ask again, lest you be burned in the light of the new dawn." There was a flash of light from Waidwin's eyes and hands, and the entire field sprang to life. The once dried and brittle plants became full, lush, and verdant. The crowd was silent. Somewhere in the back came the call of, "Praise Aethys!" And then they all fell to their knees in front of Waidwin, farmer turned god. That's very different from the other book. Anyway, let's head out here.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to see paradise.
What was that, Kai? I can't hear you over the music.
Certainly an experience of some kind. Let's go catch up with our freak.
Actually, no, it is actually pretty loud still. It wasn't that loud when we were in the reading, but I might need to drop it to like 50. I don't know if that's making any difference. I kind of get the feeling they might have broken the audio slider with the patch. That's a little quieter, I suppose. Although I'm not sure it actually is, but...
Right behind you.
You know. One of these. Hit him. More of that. Got him. Wonderful. I went pretty well. Where are we? Oh, we're here. Oh. Oh, we're somewhere completely new. Huh. Let's put that away for now. Get some Zurp slashers over there. I kind of want to just fast travel somewhere. And then come back again the other route. Yeah, I think I might. This is where I need to hand in the quest, right? Yeah, so let's go here. Let's set up camp, and then let's return to where we are. I think that's going to be better. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. But yeah, it is very cool at night, though. You guys want to speak to me? Hello.
It's nice to take a break from the city. Can't imagine I'd want to close my eyes there if I were you. My favorite?
Yeah, I don't think he has anything for us.
You know where to find me.
Hello. You look like there's something on your mind he didn't say? Alright.
Done some reading.
I'll leave, I guess? Yeah, let's exit here. Oh.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
You can speak to me in dreams, too?
The Adra hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you?
The bear I put down, I suppose its death had a kind of beauty. Beauty, it was a monster, or get out of my dreams, will you? I'm gonna say it was a monster.
Death to life. Does life not glisten like a stream? What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it.
It was me or the bear. I chose me.
Violets and the stars. We wish for both.
Tough.
Hope into tears. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it?
Sometimes the only mercy you can offer is death. Or if what we love becomes a monster, we have to kill it. Those are some worrying things to teach the voice in our head. Let's say sometimes the only mercy you can offer is death. A little bit more cold, a little bit more clinical.
Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
Alright. It's an odd time to get that. Because you would think you would get that after we did the quest with the bear. But we didn't. We got that much later. I'm wondering whether that was fixed in the patch. That maybe we were meant to get that conversation earlier? Or maybe it's just meant to pop up later at some point. Hello? What's going on?
Well, well. If it isn't the new arrival. So eager to make a name for himself.
Who are you?
I'm your death. Swift and subtle. Like a blade in the dark. And this here is Pod. Hello.
Well, I can see which of you two is the poet. Unfortunately, you're both short on common sense.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. A plague carrier. A blight on our fair city.
I see we've arrived at the paranoid yokel stage of the outbreak. Oh, I have to say that.
Hey, boss. If he's really sick, maybe we shouldn't get too close.
Shut it, Pod. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my town, Outlander. No one. At least you can die knowing it wasn't personal.
Do it then. My spirit will just tell a watcher who killed me. Hey Pod, you're no killer. Get out of here and I'll let you off with a warning. You know what? I'm going to say do it then. My spirit will just tell a watcher who killed me.
Boss, is that true?
What did I tell you, Pod? I do the talking.
Oh, could a watcher really do that? To track down a murderer by asking the dead who killed him?
Let's, you know what? Let's nod slowly while smiling. Just be menacing.
Oh, God. I've made a terrible mistake.
Nicely done.
I can't do this anymore. Thieving and killing, it's just not in my blood.
You ungrateful nitwit! Once I'm done with the Outlander, I'm coming after you.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Blast them. Alrighty then. Cryptic letter. We'll pay a handsome bounty for information on the Eoran ambassador, their daily schedule, the preferred wine. Nothing is beneath our interest and everything has a price. Oh. Alright then. Well. Happy we came along there. Don't know where Pod went. I assume he ran away somewhere. That would be best for him, I think. Hey, Captain. I just want to say, as a captain of the guard, you are particularly bad.
Don't mind me. Just doing my job.
Yeah, you can see the bridge from here. I just want to check. Oh no, we've seen that before. Right, up here. Up here. We're looking for Offric. Who should be right about here. Hey, Offric.
Hey, it's the envoy.
Envoy, hey.
I swear, I owe you the world.
I own the world. He saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on their way?
I'm afraid not.
No. Oh, God. Does he mean...
They didn't make it, Offric. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
You know, we may have let the Oracle get away with it, but I think we will still tell them. The Oracle ripped their soul from their bodies and put them into his statue.
What?
Right. So it could have been worse.
They probably went quickly. If that helps.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offric, hey. Listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. And dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead?
I let him live. He has much to atone for.
What? What, he...
More senseless killing won't bring them back. I didn't get justice, but at least I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
You're very welcome, both of you.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
How do you decide who gets to wear it?
We take turns. Cadman had it last, so he gets to decide what we do with it.
Thanks.
Well, I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the core together.
I will. Take care, you two.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it.
These two will be just fine. I'm sure of it.
One
Yeah.
of them may even get a happy ending.
Aha. Yeah. Well, hopefully things end up well for them. So... Oh, we've got the skulls back. The skulls were gone on the previous patch, and now they're back again. Huh. Alright. Cool. This patch has changed all sorts of little things. Well, I think we want to continue exploring up here. Is Kill Ralga a difficult quest? Not in the slightest. Okay, so Kill Ralga I think is going to be the one that we go on to next. So what we want to do is we want to head back up here. We've been through the path to the temple. We actually probably want to go back along that path and speak to the people at the top because they probably have more to say. Then make our way up that way. That makes sense to me. But before we do that, we got a new thing. New one of these. Delver's Caution. 2 dexterity and 15% parkour speed. A thin band of Adra bisects the center of the simple, unaffected gold ring. The metal is well worn and scratched in places, as if it had been adorned, or as if it had adorned a laboring hand for many decades. The band's interior is engraved with the words, "Don't look down." Ooh. You generate essence or critical hit steal poison. I think we can probably get rid of critical hit steal poison. Now, do I know if it's in the right or left one? I think it's in the right one, so let's go for this. Yeah. I think that seems pretty good to me. And those equip on the same slot as this, despite having a different... Yeah, so these are trinkets and these are amulets. But they all go in the same slot, right? Yeah, so I don't really know what the difference between a trinket and an amulet is functionally, but whatever. Right. And the 2 extra dexterity also gives us some bonuses in attack speed and action speed. So we're going to have that, and we're going to have the parkour, which is nice. Let's head up here, and see if we can find those people who were up here previously. We should also be near a campsite, you would think. Although there was a campsite top left, so maybe not. Right. Let's go. So you want to head this way, and then up here, and then around here, and then... Oh, the people who were here are gone now. Oh. Interesting. So they just disappear out of existence? I guess so. Alright then. Well, I guess there's no oracle there anymore, so they just... It's just assumed that they will get the info that there's no oracle there, and then that's it. Alright, well, sure. Whatever. Oh. Don't know why there was an eggplant sitting on down there in a bag. We probably left it, I would imagine, but alright. So I think I previously came along here and said that that's my line, so like where the river was. I think that was my previous line. So what's up here? So this is up to the left. They've also got that area all the way along there. Let's go up first and then see. I think this is where we need to go as well.
A lot of explorers end up dead.
Oh.
But, hey, they're not you.
Hopefully that works. Seems to work to me, for me. Oh, ow, 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 ow.
Try that again. On your right.
Heal. Up here, I hate this as a way to fight. Ow.
Another win. But who's
Okay. That could have gone worse. Got an essence potion back for it. Is there a way to climb up here? There is. Is there any reason to climb up here? There isn't. In fact, you could probably glitch through that wall. Alright. Well, let's head up this way. Alright. That was good. Good bit of loot. Ooh, you can also climb here. And if we climb all the way up here, we get Magrin's Blessing. Wonderful. Down this way. Crouch and move closer.
Keep quiet.
Wait a little bit. That one's down. Blast it. Great. That went pretty well. There's more up here. Yeah, I see where this is going. So we kind of want to head up and into this. There's a lot of enemies up there. Syrup Elder is the one we want, but the young brown bear is a little problematic. Let's get this one. Blast it. One of these. Snap the book. Heal. Some of that. Blast them. Ow. Incapacitated, but I'm back. Oh. Ow.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Yeah, oh, I think I lost a lot of health, but you know, we're both alive, and that's all that matters. There were 2 elders. I was thinking, did we kill the elder? Because I saw the other elder come in. Or I was like, did we kill him, or did he still have health left? But no, we definitely killed him. So it's good to know. Got some more money. Nothing in there. Big chest, which we can just open. And in the chest is some things. I need to send some stuff back to the stash, don't I? Let's go in here and let's go, what's it? R. So, there we go. Send these back there. Now we've got a lot of weight left. Run into that. Where are we going? Okay, I see the routes that we're taking here. What is Rangna? Or Ralga? Don't know. Don't know what Ralga is. Do we have it in here in our bounty? Yeah. Ogre. Ah. Alright then. Well, be hidden here.
One thing you could say about ogres, they rarely do sneak attacks.
Ah. Big sign saying ogre.
A squad mate took a bet to steal an ogre's club. He lost that bet. And both arms.
There's the ogre. Just waiting for the forager to turn away. We might be able to make this. Let's just see if we can. Yeah. Wonderful. That was pretty good. I think it can see us. Nice. One of those. Blast it. A little bit of an essence recharge and set it on fire. Ow. I'm going to need you to hold it still. Whoa! I don't know what hit us. Did I quick save before doing that? I must have. Although I don't remember quick saving. I do press the quick save button quite often. Huh. So we just got blasted. We were pretty much full health, weren't we, before it hit us? Oh, this is where I hit the quick save button. Well, that's not too bad. That one's dead. Grab that, grab that. Go in here. Sneak up this way. Stab. Let's go book first. Then one of these. Then shoot it. Hold it still. Ow. Just avoid that one up there for a second. Ow. Hopefully that hit it. Yeah, there we go. Right. That's fairly straightforward. Looks like we got different loot this time, actually. Alright, well, whatever. We'll grab this. We've been... Yeah, we went back first. Yeah, we've been that way, I think. Right, grab this. Open the chest. Get the loot. Realize you're overweight. Then you go into your menu and you send these away. Alright. And then you remember that you need to press quick save more. And that's fine. So, quick save. Perfect.
One thing you could say about ogres, they rarely do sneak attacks.
Something up here and just round the corner. That must be the ogre. We would think, anyway. Oh no, it's this thing. Oh well, same start as last time. Yep, we've done a little taunting. It looked like he tried to avoid that. It's interesting. Hold it still. Blast it. Hit it. It's about to wear off, so we want it to be taunted. Get ourselves some essence. Keep blasting. I think we hit it, yep. One of these. Followed by getting him to shoot it. So it's now taunted. Nice. Drink some more essence. Big hit. Nice. Oh.
Give me a target. What am I hitting?
I want at the back there, if you can. There we go. Oh.
Back on my feet.
Well, that wasn't straightforward, but we got it.
He lost that bet. And both others.
Everybody all right?
We got his head, we got Adra, we got all of that stuff. Wonderful. And we got this. Did we level up from that? No, we must be... Yeah, we must be very close to leveling up. Huh. And this whole place is behind the waterfall. Neat. Ooh, all of that. It says we're still missing something over here. Ah, this guy. Yep. We got another one over here. And 7 strivings, a 2-handed melee unique. Ooh. Alright. Let's have a look here. So 1, it's just, we have to look at this. So killing an enemy gives you 15% move speed for 10 seconds and is 5% critical hit chance. The blade of this axe is carved from the scapula of a legendary Zorop warchief known for their impressive size and might. In life, they were an unstoppable force on the battlefield, able to recover from dire injuries in the middle of combat, while their powerful presence filled their followers with a lethal fervor. They went on to subjugate half a dozen other tribes and forge a small Zorop empire, perhaps the largest known in history. When this warchief eventually died, their empire fell into infighting and crumbled, but not before 7 strivings was carved from their remains. Though this renowned warchief is long dead, a small sliver of their ferocity and tenacity lives on in this axe, imbuing its wielder with their might. Cool. Right. Get that. Destroy these boxes. You got any more loot for us here?
One moment.
I don't see any more loot from that. Can I get up this way? No, this must be another way in, I'd assume. Like from the other side. Yeah, there must be a way in from that side if you want to, like, sneak up on it. That'd be cool. Up here? And then up here? Yep, that's another place you could have climbed up to fight it, not, you know, one-on-one. But turns out we didn't need that. Huh. Goodbye, pot. Let's see what else. Oh, you got something over here I missed? Ah. Wonderful. So that's the bear. And now we can move our way over here. So that's a waterfall-like area, but that's just the bottom of the other waterfall, so it's not going to have anything there. That is the top of the waterfall. And yeah, and then we could come in this way as well. So that would let you get a sneak, that would let you actually get a sneak attack on the ogre itself, which we didn't do. Alright. And then I assume if we climb up here, then there's yet another place we could go. Yeah, across this way. Ooh, there's still some things over there, actually. Huh. Yeah, let's continue along this way then. And then we'll work our way back. We don't want to go too far along this way, but we want to go, like, up that way. So... I think those are just Zurups, yeah. Where does this go? Ah. I'm sure they didn't hear anything. Yep, that is an adventurer in there. Alright. Back along here. Back along here. Now we can work our way up this way. So I'm assuming this takes us in the back entrance to the ogre, which is why I want to go here first. Huh. Yeah. So this would let you get up here, and then you could attack, you could drop down there or whatever. Yeah. Thought I heard loot. I didn't hear loot. So, yeah, there's not really much more purpose there. It's just an area where you could fight the ogre. Alrighty then. So, we work our way down here. We're going to end up in this... Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the way we came out of the temple. Oh. Yeah, so we're going to end up back at where we've already been. I don't see any other Zurups here. Let's just stay in here for a second.
You take lead.
Alright. Dead. And in here, snap. Shoot it. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. Just waiting for Kai. Oh. Blast it. Drop on it. That's a level 2, so that's why it's a little bit tougher, I think. Wonderful. Grab some of this, and we leveled up to level 8. Aha. New abilities. So here we'll take one of the other ones we were looking at. I think Grimoire Snap. I think it's going to be quite useful. I think it's a useful one to have in general, just to you know, keep enemies away from you. Do I have any more? No, but companions do. Oh, both of these guys have more. Alright. See what else we got. We got an active here. Steals his mind to regenerate health and increases damage reduction. You know what? No, I think that we would like to ignite the target, probably. I think that seems good. Although, this one gives them temporary health equal to the number of targets hit if we go 2 levels up. Actually, no, because you can choose any of these, right? Yeah. I'm actually going to take this and increase the amount of stun greatly. Let's do that. Marius, I use this all the time. We could also get Heartseeker. So this takes aim and fires a piercing shot that always hits its mark, passing through any obstacles. Another active, or we could take this passive, where we reduce enemy attack damage. You know, I kind of like him reducing enemy damage reduction. So that means we do more damage when we hit them. That seems very useful. Yeah. Seems like a useful one for us to have. Right, so there's some more ghosty types down there. Let's head back this way for a second. Just watching this reconnect to where we were with the temple. So this takes us up the path that we've already been on. Yep. We'll head along here. Grab that. Back along this way. Back. I saw the loot. Back along here. So this is where you come out of the Eosian temple. So now that's connected. Then if we head along this way, more bits where we can be hidden. Yeah, this thing goes back down again. Ooh, that's a camp over there. Alright. Yes, this is kind of back down here, and that's Runad's house. That's the Watcher. Alright, so let's head back up this way. Let's grab the loot that I missed. It should be this loot. And that loot. And then got a couple more enemies down there, so spiders, but we've also got the way to the camp. I kind of feel like we should just go straight to the camp. I think that makes sense to me. Let's go this way and let's just run to the camp from here. Does that say there's loot back here I missed? There is. Ah. Down here, apparently. Ah, behind us, in there. Oh. Alright then. Why don't you blast it?
Here it comes.
Ooh. Yeah, so grab all that. I'm going to leave this bottom part to explore later. Head around here. Looks like we can sort of climb up this way, but not really.
Another godless ruin. Your countrymen turned that one into a shrine to Wodaka.
There's a shrine to Wodaka over there, apparently. Or this one. Huh. We'll come back to that later then. Let's just run straight at the camp that we could see. Let's get... Okay. Oh, one of these. Oh, wait, one of these. Send... I was trying to send Kai down here. But he didn't actually go down until I jumped down. Grab that as well. Get some essence. Get the carrot. Get some essence. Does this open? That does not look like that opens, does it? I don't think so. Right, back to the camp. And... the Rise Party Camp. See, this just seemed like a good place to get to. Because then, when we're exploring, we can explore towards the camp and out from the camp, which I think is going to be a good way of exploring. Yes. We have to set it up. I think we have to set it up at least once to get it going. That's a cool camp. Yeah, I like the location. Huh. I don't think that they've got anything to say to us, so I'm just going to exit here. Ooh, more dreams.
Haze, mirrors. We have touched something like your dreams before.
Why do you keep showing up in my dreams?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A life for a life. A killer's blood billows in the drain, dead like the bear. We do not understand. Was this a mercy too?
I didn't kill him. Wait a second. No, I didn't kill the killer. This is an incorrect story thing. Yeah, so these are almost certainly meant to happen after you do the event. Yeah. Just say you'd have done the same. Don't judge me.
Uproot. Yes. This. Perhaps this would have been our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Let's say save that. I might need it one day.
We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Suppose we didn't kill the guy, but we did send him to somewhere where we were pretty certain he was going to be killed. So maybe it's the same thing in the view of the game. Yeah, I could see that. Anyway. Fast travel over here. And then we'll run over to the bounty board. But yeah, it's Yeah, I get the feeling we're going to have another one of those next time we rest as well. Talking about the Aethys statue. Do you hear loot? I've unspent oh, I have attribute points I didn't spend. Oh! Completely forgot. Yeah. Could raise my con at some point. I kind of want to just raise... I think our perception's pretty good now. I think that the maximum range is pretty good. I don't really care about the crit chance. So I think this is pretty where we want it. Let's maybe give ourselves one more intellect for now. Yeah, we'll see where we go after that. Yeah, I thought I could hear loot here, but I can't after moving around a little bit. Right. Down this way. Sorry, I have to check something. I know I've been looking at the settings far too much. Have we got some kind of... No, no upscaling. No motion blur. Huh. Yeah, the reason why I was looking at here, I was also seeing if there was like DLSS or anything, which I guess would be upscaling. I was trying to figure, it looks like a... Sometimes it looks a little blurry at odd spots. Yeah. Like, it looks a little blurry here. I don't know if it's just me. Like, this bit right there is, like, really blurry. Wonder what settings they changed. I'm not going to spend too long in here. Let's maybe just do this and then turn that off. It's probably not motion blur. It doesn't seem like motion... Maybe I'll do a view distance change. I don't know if that made a single bit of difference. But it makes me feel better, so that's fine. Hey, look at that guy's face. Look how blurry it is from this distance. It shouldn't be that blurry. And it wasn't that blurry previously. Look how long it takes to get into focus. Like, from here to here. That, like, it's not really in focus till I'm there, almost. And even here, it's not really in focus. Yeah, like, your blurry is... It's like everything's a little out of focus. It's like everything's got the blur on it from being of a further distance away, despite being really close. Huh. Anyway.
Welcome back.
You see, it should look like this. This is how it should look without the blur on it. Anyway, I have a bounty to claim.
Show it here.
The ogre is no more.
Remind me not to get on your bad side, Envoy. Seems you're making a habit out of killing ogres. Let's hope the next one you run across is a bit more amicable, yeah?
Goodbye.
Be safe out there, you hear?
Yeah. Hey, I got my XP for the quest. And that leaves us with 2 bounties left. Wonderful. Sorry, I have to look. I had an idea in my head. I was like, let me just have one last look. Yeah, no, I have no idea. Usually this would be some sort of, like, I would look for something like depth of field, but I have no idea what it's done to my, yeah, to this. Anyway, whatever. I'll try and figure it out between episodes, or I'll go back and look at the previous one and figure out it's exactly the same. And then it's just all in my head that things have changed. I'm sure it's not in my head though. I mean, even look at our character. Look how. Look at when if I move my hair back and forward here. That doesn't look right, right? That is not. That's way too blocky. What is going on with that? Anyway. Right. I'm gonna. Sorry, I keep forgetting you can't move the camera in this game. I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.